Hi folks, welcome to my channel. My name is Cyclops FPV and today we're going to be doing or looking at something a little bit different. Now, what if I said to you that what I've got in front of me will get you into any race, whether it's a national or whether it's just a local club that races whoops. Any kind of racing like that, that you can just turn up with what's in front of me, and no tuning involved, nothing like that, no beta flight, no setting up switches, nothing like that. You can just bind this thing and go race, and the racing on this quad is only as good as the pilot that's controlling it. Right, well that's what we got here. I'm not into name dropping, but a certain Joshua Bardwell reviewed this a little while ago, and he wasn't expecting much out of it, and he was absolutely blown away. So much so that he interviewed he done a separate video and interviewed Patrick Clark, who's the creator behind Project Mockingbird, because that's what's on this, and he explained in full detail what's involved. Now, you don't get any instructions with this. The on-screen display is a little bit different. It's kind of minimalised, but it's got all the important information that you need, like your battery, your signal, you know, your RSSI and stuff like that. And you get a USB flasher for updating firmware on the latest Project Mockingbird versions, but I'll go through that in a minute. Yeah, so this is the Beta FPV Light Radio 2. This is the FR Sky one, because that's what this runs, FR Sky. All your switches are already on there. Now, this is a bit odd, this one, because it's got, I think it's got about 4 flight modes, and they're very weird. You've got angle on its own, you've got acro on its own, you've got angle with horizon mixed in, and then you've got angle with horizon with acro all mixed in. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? And I don't know what they do. I've only flown this around the house in angle mode, and I'll tell you, it grips, sticks. Where you point it is where it will go, and it's got all the fast yaw and everything you'll need. It's just very poppy on the throttle. Slight. That's the only thing a newbie is going to have trouble with, throttle management, because this thing will just skyrocket as soon as you touch the throttle. But apart from that, it flies beautifully. But I haven't tried it any of the other modes. I'm going to need a bigger area to do that in. And as always, at the end of this video, there's going to be some flight footage. I don't know if I'm going to have time to cover all the modes, because I'm going to try and do it all on one battery. But we'll see. Anyway, let's get to it. So, you got the radio. You can buy this on your own. I don't think this comes as a kit. These are about £50. The quadcopter, funny enough, is only about 34 quid. So for about 80 quid, you've got a full racing setup. You don't get any instructions and you don't get any battery, but you do get this free flasher, USB flash sheet with it. You got your arm and your disarm there. You've got your flight modes here, and then I think only one of these buttons here does another flight mode. The bottom one doesn't seem to do anything, and the other positions on there doesn't do anything. Only one position does. So let's look at the quad. That's just like a battery, just because I'm gonna start this up in a little bit. Right, so it's not the most prettiest of ones, but you got a little clip on the back of the camera, and this was so easy to set up. There you go, you just click it in there and it stays in there. You've got twin aerials. This flight board is different from the last one that the BNF Lite. It's completely different. You got your bind button there. I don't know if this camera will pick it up. That is not a VTX button. I think that's like a bootloader for the USB. You have got USB down here, that white thing there, but it's not a Betaflight. This is not Betaflight. This is running Silverware, but it's not on the Bayang protocol. It's on FR Sky D8 or D16. We have the Z props. These are lovely props. These are tri-blades. I don't know why they went with tri-blades, because most racers go for 4 blades because they grip better. But these are amazing. I bought quite a few sets of these for my other quads. We're running pad motors, which are I think 22,500 kV, and they are awesome. You've got, as I said, the USB flasher there for the for that. You got your plug there, so you plug it into a computer and everything, and you can flash the latest version of Project Mockingbird. Yeah, so to get the VTX channel, you have to go. What I did was I switched on the goggles and I did a search, and it took me to I think it was one of the race channels. And what I did from there was I went into the on-screen display to do with the VTX and chose my channel. That then gave me my normal channel, and then I went into the settings and everything. But I haven't really done anything other than that. I flew it around just to make sure that the channel mapping was correct and everything worked, and it does. But I'll show you that in a second. So as far as I know, it's I think it's a 600 TV line, maybe it's a 700 TV line camera. It's running a PH2 with rolled pins. I got, out of a 260 milliamp an hour battery yesterday, I got about just under 3 minutes. But I came in and landed a bit early, so and I wasn't going very fast. I was only cruising. So 3.5 minutes is probably possible with a 300 milliamp an hour battery. Yeah, so we've got the tri-blade Z props, or Uzi props. I've heard it's pronounced Z props, and these are highly aggressive pitch props. They're only really suitable for high kV motors. Yeah, and that's about it. It's, like I said, it's not the prettiest, but it's everything that you want or need. So yeah, let's start her up. So this is once you've got your camera dialed in on this, you can go onto the on-screen display, and then you can, you know, you can make certain changes, but you can't. There's no, as I said, there's no Betaflight, so there's no configurating to do or anything like that. It's just bind and fly. But the radio is absolutely perfect. Now you'll get blinking lights come on in a minute. You just turn the radio on. There's no binding to do on it. I think this battery's had it actually, because these lights usually light up and they're not doing it. Let's have a look. Maybe I have to bind it. Oh no, it's because I didn't have the throttle down. No. Oh, here we go. So I think I've got that in acro mode. Well, anyway, you get the idea. That's it. That's all you do. I'll switch that off because this I've just been flying with this battery and it's had it really. I'm surprised it started up. Yeah, that's all you do. You just bind it and that's it. Find your channel, go on it, select your video channel, get used to what buttons does what, like the modes and everything, and you're ready to go. It's as simple as that. There's no setting up to do at all, and it is awesome. It flies. It sticks to. It's just point and shoot really. You just go wherever you want, and it will do it at any speed. It's very quick, and I loved it from the first moment. I got used to it. But as I said, like we'll have to go into like a big open field. I'll try and do some angle flying round obstacles and through stuff and that, and then we'll stick it in the various modes and see what they do. See if we can do some split S's, and it's certainly got the power to do all that. There's no doubt about that. I've got to run these motors in. When you first get this, you've got to seat the bearings inside their cups. So I'll suggest running about 4 batteries, just sort of hovering or cruising around your living room or something like that. No punch outs, nothing like that. Just bed these motors in, because they do get quite warm, and they're quite highly stressed. They won't last that long, but if you run them in nice and easily, then obviously you'll get a lot more life out of them. Right, so that's it. Well, there'll be flight footage at the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. I've got something else coming as well very shortly, so look forward to reviewing that as well. Alright, well thanks for watching guys, catch you later, bye. Okay folks, so here we go. Now the L there stands for level, so we're in level mode, and I'm just going to fly around this little race course, but I clip this branch. Yeah, I got to get in the flow. So yeah, I hit it on the way around again, but then I get my flow. You know, you got to remember this is the first time. This is the first. What you're watching now was my first attempt at flying this outside. So, you know, and it is aggressive in angle mode. It really is aggressive. So, and the motors are also quite powerful, and the props quite powerful as well. So I've got to, you know, it took me a couple laps to get used to it, and then I was trying different things out, like what all the other modes were, and I got it a bit wrong before. So I'll explain as we go on. What? See, look, just a little punch out there. What it was, I was going full throttle, and I gave it too much beans, and it went a bit high. But this is a lovely flyer. Really is lovely. Yeah, now this is acro. See, without anything written on there. So we're in acro mode now. I didn't want to try nothing too fancy because of the there's too many trees about. So yeah, that was level. Now we're back in level mode. Now you saw that. That's level horizon race. So we've got yeah, look, level race horizon. So this is how people would race in acro. That's what that means. So yeah, so we've got 3. I think there's one more flight mode. I'm not sure, but I've done a separate video. I'm going to try and link it all together. So it's quite punchy, isn't it? I mean, look at the voltage as well. I mean, it's still got some oomph there. But yeah, it even caught me out. The rates are really high, and you know, for even the most. I mean, I did this course yesterday on my other one. I was flying it around and screaming about, and never hit anything. On this one, I had to go very gingerly, because the rates are so high. Even in angle mode, the rates are really aggressive. But yeah, I'm getting in the flow of it now. I'm starting to get used to it. Camera's not bad either. Yeah, this is my little race. Well, my little course that I'll practice on. Yeah, I'm getting a bit low on battery now. It's starting to. It goes a bit funny when it runs out of battery. It starts handling a bit odd. Now I'm just coming into land now. Yeah, see, look, I'm trying to do some really tight turns, but it's just not got the juice, so I'll give up. It does turn on a dime, this. Now I'll try and. Alright, so here I go again on my second battery. Doing a bit of acro here. Try to do split S there. But these rates are really high. Really high. I've got to get more used to this. The thrust on this is just awesome. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm just sort of getting a feel for it. Just flying around, just sort of like getting a feel for it. Yeah, it's very tippy, very high rates. So I like doing that sort of thing out in the field where there's not so many trees. So I mean about the rate, it's really fast. This flies like a two-cell really. The response and everything. So we're back in this again. It's just really just getting a feel for it. I just want to see what level Race Horizon is all about. Remember, this is a proper racing drone, you know. Yeah, I was trying to wonder where that tree is. Gonna need to practice with this one, folks. Mind that tree. Yeah, I'm not used to flying acro this crazy. But yeah, it handles all right. It's just me. Oh, that was it. Race Horizon. I knew there was another mode. Or did I just cover that one? I'm getting confused. There's so many modes and they're not like normal ones. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I like this mode or not. I think I'm definitely gonna need a bit of practice on it. And running out of battery doesn't help either. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys. Subscribe and thank you for watching.